Well, I'll just be honest, Ainsley, this was a rough weekend, right? Because it started early Saturday with videos of families executed in their homes, children lying in pools of blood under their parents, and it didn't stop. I mean, there were 4 people who were hanged around Herat in the north, and I've been speaking to Afghans all weekend long. You're right, food prices are through the roof. As safe houses are being discovered, people are being killed, and so, prices for safe houses are through the roof. None of these people are able to work. They live in abject terror, and day after day after day, there's just another body, another family, and another child. And, I've sort of been alternating between a deep-rooted kind of anger and rage that we could be doing this and that we could still be doing it and still be lying about it. And then on the other hand, I take a breath and I try to figure out what we can actually do to stop it and to help people and to get Americans to realize that what is being done in their name in Afghanistan is literally the worst thing we have ever seen in our lifetimes.
One of the Taliban's founders said in that interview we reported on last week that the regime is bringing back executions and amputations. He says cutting off hands is very necessary for security. I've seen video or pictures of individuals, a farmer with his ears cut off and his nose cut off, and you're saying that children are being killed?
Oh, yeah. I mean, in the hundreds, if not thousands. I mean, there's an absolute genocide going on. The Hazara people, who are a minority there, are being targeted for genocide. The Panjshiris and the Tajiks, who are our oldest allies. Even a sub-tribe of the Pashtun tribe that work closely with the U.S., General Razak's tribe in the south in Kandahar. They're all being systematically and deliberately wiped out. But the most important thing for Americans really to understand is this is not just the Taliban doing this. First of all, there is no real sense of Taliban for any of us. It's Al-Qaeda, Haqqani, Taliban, call it whatever you like. They have the same goals and the same ideology. And for their goal to be achieved, the United States cannot exist. So all forms of, diplomatic, doublespeak are really just the most reprehensible thing that could ever come from any American leader. That's one thing. But the other part of this is to understand that we can stop this. There's so many things that we could be doing. Every single wanted terrorist is out there right now. We know where all of them are. Their legal protections are there, but we're the ones breaking the law. The United States government are the ones breaking the law so that they can provide material support to terrorists, and then they're threatening Americans who are trying to help people who they have literally slit their throats and handed them over to their enemies.
Wow. On No Agenda, I know you're focusing on Islamic extremism in Nigeria. Here is a soundbite from a former State Department official that you talked to about this. Listen.
When you talk to the people who are the victims, they will tell you every time the massacres happened, a group of 10, 20, or 50 men come into our villages with machetes and assault rifles, and they're screaming, Allahu Akbar.
Which means God is great in Arabic.
That's correct.
Wow. Just another reminder of how fortunate, how blessed we are to live in this country. Laura, what did you learn? What's happening in Nigeria?
On the same day that 9/11, that the U.S. was attacked 20 years ago, they were attacked in Nigeria by the same people in terms of the same ideology, carrying the same flag. And since then, since that day, a village that was taken over has been used as a base of operation to kill more than 70,000 Christians across the north of Nigeria. And that's the true nature of the threat that we're looking at today, that so many U.S. leaders have lied about for so long.
Laura Logan, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to watch